Hello, everybody out there. It's me, Big Rick, and I'm here to talk today about Kyrie Irving and the whole situation that's playing out in Brooklyn over his refusal to get vaccinated. But before we continue with this video, please hit the like button down below. It helps with the YouTube algorithm and lets me know that you are enjoying video content just like this. And if you can leave any comments down below, I greatly appreciate it. But before we begin, let's hit that intro. Okay, so we all know about Kyrie Irving and his infamous crazy beliefs. He's really into conspiracy theories. We all know about the flat earth and stuff like that, which just makes me wonder how the heck did this guy get into Duke? It must have just been because how great he is as a basketball player. But so the team had been practicing in San Diego. That's the only reason he was able to practice with this team. But now they're back in New York. And in New York, unless you're vaccinated, you cannot play. And why is this such a big issue? Well, first off, half your games are at home. That's 41 games out of 82. Secondly, 2 games that you're going to play are against the New York Knicks, which play in New York. So that's 43 games. And you also play one game away in San Francisco, which has the same mandate that New York City does against the Golden State Warriors. So that's 44 games so far you are not playing in. And I live in California, and mask mandates and are very high out here. So I wouldn't be shocked if at some point Governor Newsom puts in a mandate that all teams have to be vaccinated. And if that happens, you're talking about when they come out for a West Coast swing, he could be missing about 50 games, because you got to think about Sacramento Kings, the Los Angeles Lakers, the Clippers. So he could miss a lot of games. And then if you get into the playoffs, you're missing your home games. And God forbid you play a team. Well, let's say in the first round or the second round, they meet up with the Knicks. He can't play at all. I mean, I'm a Knicks fan. I don't think we're going to win either way, but you're missing an entire series. That's ridiculous. And I don't understand why he's not taking COVID serious. I don't understand how anybody's not taking COVID serious. So let's look at the latest COVID numbers. 44 million cases so far, over 700,000 deaths. Just in the county that I live in, San Joaquin County, I live in Stockton, California, 100,000 cases, 1,600 deaths. I mean, guys, this is crazy. This is getting to the Spanish flu type of thing. These numbers are out of control, and all it takes is wearing a mask and getting vaccinated. And the longer we don't do this, the more variants are going to come out, and it's going to lead to more deaths. So not only that, this impacts him salary-wise. I mean, he makes, I think it's somewhere, where to say it was like around $380,000 per game. And here we go. See, he won't be able to, it impacts the New York Knicks, Brooklyn Nets, and Golden State Warriors. So he can't play against the Knicks. He can't play against the Warriors when he goes there. So he loses $380,000 per game, which will become more than 15 million. I actually calculated it out. It's actually $17 million. I mean, I grew up poor. You're not taking $17 million out of my hand just because I didn't take a shot. I'm going to go get that shot immediately. If you told me right now, hey, Rick, if you don't get this shot, you're losing $17 million. I'm running to get that shot. I don't know what he's thinking. Okay, I know you're rich already, but I've seen in my lifetime people who were rich become broke as hell. Go check out Nicolas Cage, and you'll see different people out there who at one point were super rich and now are broke. Or I mean, Nicolas Cage still has a pretty good amount of money because he can make movies and stuff, but at one point he owned an island. He owned a whole bunch of exotic cars and then went broke. So to me, if I was the Nets, and I know he's made this threat where if he gets traded, he's gonna retire. But if I was the Nets, I'm still taking a chance of making a trade. And one trade I came up with is trade him to the 76ers. I mean, it's nearby New York. He might be willing to go there. It's a team that's contending for a title. And then let's get Ben Simmons back. The Nets really don't need a scorer. They already got James Harden and Durant, and they get a first-round pick. So you get Ben Simmons, who's a great defensive player, and he can drive the ball to the net. He's not a bad distributor. So I would do that trade. And the 76ers, I know, would jump on that trade in 2 seconds. So to me, this trade makes sense. I don't know. You guys let me know down below. Let me know where you stand on this whole vaccination thing. Should these players all be mandated to be vaccinated? Do you think it infringes all their rights? Do you think Kyrie's right for not getting vaccinated? Do you think the Nets should trade him? If not, if so, to who? If not, what should they do? Should they just keep withholding pay for every game he doesn't play? That's $17 million. So you let me know down below what you think. But I'm out of here. That's the video for today. I'm out. Peace out.